Turning now to the aftermath of last week's bomb cyclone. Tomorrow marks 1 week since the storm brought heavy winds and left behind damage like you see right there. As of tonight, a little less than 4,000 Puget Sound Energy homes and businesses are without power. You're looking live at their outage map. Most of those outages are centered in Issaquah's Miramont area. We have team coverage tonight. Fox 13 meteorologist Claire Anderson, has an up-to-the-minute look at our forecast. But first, Jennifer Dowling is live in Issaquah. Jen, you toured some of the storm damage with the city council member. How is she hoping to help?
Well, King County Councilmember Sarah Perry says that there are many homes where the trees have been removed from the roofs and the sides. However, there are patches now on these homes that show where those trees punched through, and some are simply uninhabitable. She says this highlights why it's so important for council members to waive fees and to open up grant money in order to help those impacted by the bomb cyclone.
Tree clearing is still underway in yards, streets, and alleys in Issaquah. Near East Sunset Way trailhead,
I think it's just a freak storm.
longtime resident Casey Schlick says he's never experienced anything like this.
The wind was howling and trees were coming down and snapping and popping.
He's been helping neighbors repair things like these skylights and even rescued others the night of the storm.
We actually went out cruising the streets and pulling people out of holes, ditches, cutting trees.
All of these fell.
King County Councilmember Sarah Perry took us on a tour of some of the damage.
They fell over into the second house over here, and they're both uninhabitable.
At this home, winds drove a treetop into the roof like a spear.
It just snapped off and became this projectile missile into this roof over here, and it went straight through onto her bed, where she and her daughters were sleeping just a foot away. This was terrifying.
Perry's currently working on legislation to help with recovery.
Legislation to ask the executive to expedite the processes so that for permitting, for example, if you needed support for your foundation or your footing or structural issues, homes and businesses would be able to have those permit processes expedited.
She's also hoping to open up grants to reimburse residents for hotel stays and food that perished due to the storm and to waive fees.
We waived the tipping fees for dumps and paying for debris removal.
Perry says leaders are also working to substantiate the damage in order to possibly meet the requirement for FEMA reimbursement.
There are requirements for federal disaster declaration or state disaster declaration. It's so localized, but with our businesses being closed in Sammamish and Issaquah, Maple Valley, and elsewhere for a week, we're hoping that that 10.4 million threshold can be reached.
That tree right there.
Meantime, Casey is having this dead tree removed before another storm can roll in.
It's dangling, and it's going to come down on someone's home, and so we're going to, take it down before that.
The mayor of Issaquah invited folks to call into City Hall on Monday night if they still are having problems with downed trees or power outages. You can see the number there on your screen if you need help. We'll also post a link to the mayor's statement and this number on our story on our website at fox13seattle.com. Reporting live in Issaquah, Jennifer Dowling, Fox 13 News.